Here versus a couple defenders. Ricky, known to fly some fun stuff. So just bear with me. Players still setting up. Why won't that delete? Oh, shh. Both players at 100. Gonna roll for initiative. Can't actually see what's going on, but I'm sure these fine gentlemen will keep me updated.
Sure.
Ricky takes initiative. Just checking if there's any overlap on pilot skill. Looks like there is. Yeah, we need a way better way to do this.
Everybody looks largely set up. Any reason why I should not start the timer? All right, good luck.
Ay.
60 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, there's 60-minute rounds. Okay. So we're gonna set back to 60. Okay, timer started. Just finishing up the overlay here. We need a much easier way to sort out these squads. Alright, that should be good.
Pretty strategic at placing spaces.
I know, yeah.
So both players just placing it up here. Oh my god. Why is snapping on? Goddamn, Mike. Okay.
You know what? Like, let's play it as if you can do that. It's capital, right? Like, so my 3 goes down.
So, we're going to probably see a couple rebel advances here from Ricky. Oh, never mind. We're still in the placing phase. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, you're not falling behind.
I really have to.
Yet.
How much is the
Alright.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's taking yeah.
Social sound been a local person.
Okay. So we got one side in there. We will sort out the health in a moment. We're going to set up the other list here. Switch this Imperial. Got a bunch of defenders. We got a Merrick Steel. We got a Glaive Squadron. And we got a Riot. Oh, we have a TIE D Merrick Steel. This is exciting. Hopefully we see some rebels getting thrown onto the rocks. With trick shot. Trick shot and track. How often do you get to see TIE Ds do things?
How did you see Rebel Time?
You know what? No comment. Trick shot X7, adaptability X7. Alright. Trick shot is an EP.
Basically, just roll up in your vicinity and erase you from existence.
Adaptability. I'm gonna snip this. Things just got eerily quiet here in the store. Everybody concentrating on their first planning phase. Alright. Oops. We're gonna just get the final squad in here. Ricky just finishing setting his dials here, taking his time for me. Really appreciate it. And looks like here we go. So we got defenders versus TIE Salad. Interesting little match. Are both players 1-0? Both players are 1-0. So we got the top table here.
Yeah, no, I started talking, one buddy works there, and I guess he was casually mentioning, because he loves to make fun of.
Almost set up.
Those of us. Yeah, I will do some. So, and I told him, obviously, they want to get involved with the community, that's what started, that hopefully.
Almost good to go. We'll get right into the action. Once again, we're still working on a good way to do overlays, and by overlays I mean squads. Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead. This one's a little messy, but whatever. Mike took it upon himself to give me the squads with the most possible ships here to set up. Alright. Now let me just set up health and we are good to go. Didn't miss too many turns. So we've got 3 defenders. Okay, and we got a whole bunch of random ass rebel ships. I don't even know what these are here. We got an X-Wing. We got a Hawk. We got a U-Wing and a TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter, U-Wing. We're gonna hope Mike put everything in properly here. So TIE Defender 1 will be Merrick Steel. Betting hasn't even started. It's too slow. We can't do it. It's just. I guess I can here. I'll throw it out here real quick. There's just too much to do. So we're gonna start betting here. Until the first engagement, we'll let these bets run. Alright, betting has started. No viewers showing up? Okay, now I'm gonna fix up this health. So health 1, we're just gonna chuck bigs up there. X-Wing. Health 2. We're gonna just put Rex up there. Ships, Rebel. TIE Fighter. Alright. Ship 3. We're gonna chuck that up there. That's the Hawk. Hey Mark, betting's open. And ship 4. Apparently left ship 4 is on the right side. And we're good to go. This is the U-Wing. Alright, ship 1 is definitely not that.
Okay, that's actually impressive, Mike. I rolled 3 dice.
We're gonna rip in the Defender 1.
So, reroll 6.
Ship 2
I got 1 eyeball.
will be Defender 2. And ship 3. Thank God no one has shot yet, so I am not behind at all. Alright, and we're good to go. Yo.
Who's 1 and who's 0?
We have, if you're looking to bet, it looks like Rebels are 0 and Defenders are 1. So, let's get in the action here. What have I missed? Looks like the defenders have swung around the bottom corner of the board, and by bottom I mean top. Rebels looking to just do rebel things, slowly advancing up their side of the board. Shout out to the big 14 viewers we got. For some reason my viewers aren't showing up in our system, but that's okay. Alright, planning phase. So this is Ricky, what's your name?
Rob.
Rob. We got Ricky versus Rob here. Rob, I believe, is from BC? Making it all the way out to Winnipeg for God knows why. And Ricky's a known local around here. Does pretty well in most tournaments. Don't see him much often, but it looks like he's making a resurgence within the community here. Looks like he's going to drop that U-wing right on an debris. Rolls for the crit, no damage. Going to take the stress though. So just an update for our dear friend Josh. Mark is letting us know that the curse is broken. Not sure if I believe him, but okay, I can't get rid of that little white space on the overlay there, so you're just gonna have to deal with it for now. Alright, so looks like Ricky's just bringing the rebels in, looking for a cute little joust here in the middle of the board. I don't actually know what Rourke does. Let's take a look. So we got Biggs Darklighter. Everybody knows Biggs. We got Captain Rex, who puts out suppressing fire, reduces a dice if you're not shooting Rex for whoever Rex is shooting. Rourke is at the start of the combat phase. Choose another ship in range 1 to 3, and until the end of the turn they are PS 12. That would be useful if Ricky had captured TIE on that TIE fighter, possibly, but he doesn't. Interesting decision. Okay, so he's informing me that it still is very good because it lets Rex shoot first to basically strip an attack die from whatever ship he chooses. And then Heftover, after an enemy ship executes a maneuver that causes it to overlap your ship, you may perform a free action. So anytime anything bumps into Hef, he gets a free action. Looks like he's going to lead the squad, hope for some bumps, toss out some actions everywhere, make a real mess of things for these defenders. But, the defenders do have those 4Ks, so it's not going to be a big issue for them. It might be this couple turns because we got the ships in behind Hef, so it'll limit their ability to 4K. We do have Ryad, though. So, PS12 Rex is going to shoot. We got nothing.
So you are.
He is going to put out the suppressive fire, though.
Find the token.
If he can find the little Rex token. Looks like he can't. So
One less attack dice on a basic attack?
yeah, all your attacks, I believe.
Secondary?
We'll look into this. Rex is after you perform attack suppress fire. Okay, I gotta look up suppress fire.
Here's the card.
Oh, you got it there. All right, so we should have a clarification here. If suppressive fire affects all your attacks or just your primary attacks. It looks like when you declare an attack, when attacking a ship other than a Captain Rex. Yeah, so it's every single attack you make, you get one less dice. So primaries, turrets, secondary weapons, torpedoes. If you're declaring attack, you're losing a dice. And it's also not a modification. So first shot here, Merrick Steele. He does have the tractor beam, which lets him, thanks for the follow, Pork Chop Express. Big is out of range, so we don't got to shoot him.
So if he shoots Rex, he gets also that.
He does. Did you shoot Vess? Or Merrick, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. So Merrick does have the condition. If he does take the shot at Rex back, he does lose the condition, and he loses it when he declares Rex the target of the attack. So he will have all his dice for all his attacks here. F's got 2 agility. TIE Fighter is range 3 here. And we got no dice. That was the tractor beam, so he will get his primary shot though. Because of the TIE D title.
Okay, now we'll go for this.
He's going to switch his target to Hef. And looks like one hit on the board.
I'll keep it. Just one.
Hef's going to roll his 2, range 2. Focus, focus. That's 1 damage on the U-Ring.
So no shot with damage 3. Decimated is going to take
Next one, you do first, because they're both ability.
no 2.
Yeah, I guess we got firing here, so I should probably stop the bets.
Just go with the 2 stuff.
So looks like we got two bets for the defenders, 0 bets for the rebels. Not a lot of faith. Not a lot of faith in the rebels here. Looks like some of these bets didn't go through. Not sure why.
I'll focus on
I think we just missed Grubman's bet. Alright, so 2 evades on the 2 hits there, no damage. Sorry, 1 damage. Who's he shooting?
Alright. So I have to take the range 2 on Merrick.
Range 2 coming in on Merrick Steel here from Hef. Hit, focus, blank. We got 1 hit on this defender. It's an evade, has the token as well, so it's not going to matter. And we are back to dials. Not often these days you see 4 ships on the board.
I think Vegas was out, so it's
Player's just going to double check range here. If we got any other shots, looks like we do not. I forgot to fire up the transition before this game started, but that's because I was busy making the list. Anyway, Captain Heretic also gave us a follow. I missed that one. Thanks for the follow. Once again, hit us up on YouTube. If you missed any games, you can find them there. YouTube.xwingjunkies.com. We stream every Wednesday and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And occasionally we stream these tournaments. So, yeah. So you don't often see 4 ships on the board. Ricky really going for it here. Flying 4 ships over the course of a tournament can really rack the brain. So we'll see how his mental fortitude holds up throughout, I believe, the 4 rounds plus top 8 we've got going today. Rob did say he was newer to X-Wing, so probably a good idea he brings out some defenders. They're a pretty good ship. Okay, never mind. Maybe I was hearing someone else. He has been playing for over a year, so bringing the defenders was a calculated move on his part. They're defenders with X7s, but the TIE D is spicy. I do like to see that on the board.
So I'm going to do Jin Ursa to select the friendly ship every 5 2.
So Ricky's firing up Jin Urso here to use it on bigs.
Focus for every ship in arc. So I get 3.
He's going to get 1 focus for every ship in arc, and then he's going to use Janors to flip one of those 2 in evade. So Biggs has a whole bunch of tokens on him here. He's basically a defender himself without the 4K, so not really. Captain Rex going to shoot ahead here, possibly landing on this debris. Looks like he's plunking down right on that debris. Going to lose his action. Roll it up. No damage. Does take the stress, though, but he does have a TIE Fighter dial, so not the worst thing that could happen. And he does have the, what's it called? The thing that turns Heftober into an obstacle. Tactical Jammer. So we got a little conga line going here with Rebel ships. Both players just deciding to get right into it here. Defenders are jousters, Rebels are jousters. They're just going to fly straight at each other with no care for asteroids and debris. Now here's the defenders. Keep in mind, even though he is going to bump here, he does lock in. That's a 3, right? Yeah. He does lock in a 3, so he does get the evade. No focus though, but not much more you can ask for. Other defender's going to bump right in behind, get its evade. Looks like he's lining up a couple shots here. They'll probably have to be on bigs. That's a lot of tokens. That's the most tokens I've ever seen on a Bigs before. And he has R2D2. So Rob's got his work cut out for him. Although with this tractor beam, might make things a little easier, reducing that agility. Not much tokens can do when you've got 0 evade dice. Rob thinking about his action here.
So, I gotta be honest, that decimator is totally awesome overshadowing your little guys.
I believe that's a focus. It's got some interesting tokens. A nice bright neon green.
The decimator.
Ricky checking for arc here. Looks like it might be arc, might be just on the plastic. I think they're calling it out here.
You call it out, or?
And you have to spend your focus.
It was pretty close. I'll take it.
I wish you would.
Ricky wishes it was in arc, but instead,
Okay. Oh wait, sorry. At the beginning of combat.
ooh, scummy move here by Ricky.
New rules.
Scummy move by Ricky, activating Rourke's ability to boost Captain Rex.
I'm supposed to be beginning combat phase.
After acknowledging that Merrick Steele is taking a shot and measuring it out. But you know what they say, fly casual.
It's up to you.
What is it that makes me do?
He's gonna boost. I can boost any of my ships in range 1 to 3 of Rourke to pass the 12, so they can alert.
So this is a tournament.
Oh, yeah. Okay, keep it in mind. I know I forget something.
So there's one freebie. Ricky gets his one freebie for the match. If he forgets that again, we're not going to let it slip. And Captain Rex is going to shoot first. Yeah, that's just a laser guide. You can get those at most hobby shops. They're pretty useful for checking arc.
Take a range 1 shot on Merrick.
So Captain Rex, range 1 shot on Merrick. It's going to give him the suppressing fire condition. We got a hit and a crit coming through. 2 evades, no damage. He does get suppressing fire. And that will stick on Merrick until he shoots Rex back. So next up, we do have Merrick Steele. He's going to shoot Rex. He's going to lose that condition. Going to fire off the tractor beam first. We do got the tie D title. Hitting a crit. I'm hoping this damage goes through.
Takes a crit.
That was the tractor beam. We're going to cancel the dice, put a tractor beam token on Rex, and Rob's going to be able to chuck him in any direction of his choosing here. So I'm happy with this match. We've seen a tractor beam token activate. I can go home now. So interesting here, he can either barrel roll him over the debris, might take him off the debris, or he can just put him out of position to the left side. Looks like he's going to throw him left.
Maybe I'll just leave him there.
I think you... do you have to do it?
Yeah, but since he let me do the other one, I'll let him.
No, but do you have to barrel roll it? Or can you just leave it where it is? Yeah? I don't know. If anybody knows the actual... Yeah.
I brought him on anyway.
Well, I just mean like on the whole thing, can you just say, no, I won't barrel roll
I
it?
think you have the option.
Yeah. So it rolls him over, right in that arc of the defender. Pretty good spot for him to put the tie, considering that Vessery can just white K next turn and take some more shots.
Okay. I'll do another shot into him.
So now here's his primary fire.
Sorry. I thought you were
Ricky getting ahead of himself again.
Still no arc on base.
No, yeah, I thought you moved on like that.
Here's the roll.
Oh, me too.
Got 2 hits, no evades. That TIE Fighter is going to take 2 damage. When you roll, can you just group them up? After, yeah, just like so. So Rex on 1 health real early here.
Alright. The other guys.
I would think that this is going about as well as Rob could ask for at the moment. I'm going to just slide Rex's health over. Next shot, we got an obstruction from Heft, from his ability. It is the Tactical Jammer.
I think I'd 5.
Okay, so.
Although trick shot, he does have trick shot. I believe trick shot makes that tactical jammer do nothing.
The back one, not the trick shot. We'll go with the Ryan first.
So Rad's gonna shoot first.
No focus.
You got a hit and hit. Blanks out. Easily evade. Takes 2.
So you got 1.
Big's at 1 shield. He does have the R2D2.
Alright, and from
So not the worst thing to happen, but he's going to take a couple more shots here. Trick shot Glaive now is going to shoot, so tactical jammer is not going to do anything. Oh no, wait, it just gives him extra dice. Okay, so we got hit, hit, hit. There's the roll. 1 evade. Spends the focus. 1 damage. Shield's gone on Biggs.
Okay.
Biggs technically just he acts like a buffer to all of Ricky's ship's health, essentially just giving them each a couple more turns to not get shot at here. Adds a lot of longevity to Rebel ships. Without Biggs in the game, I don't know. I don't know how good Rebels would be at the moment.
And I'll TLT.
Shout out to our big 20 viewers currently.
We want to? The back one here?
Thanks for tuning in. All right, shooting the back one.
No. Alright. Second TLT.
Like so, no damage. TLT again. 2 crits. Here's the roll. 2 evades. No damage.
Alright. Half on the back one.
Hef is going to shoot the back. Range 1. That's 4 big dice. That's a hit, hit. Spends the focus for 4 hits. There's the roll. 2 evades. Spend token.
1 damage.
Spend. That's 1 damage. And that's the glaive, right? So this next planning phase is pretty interesting. The Rebels have their Rebel dials, so they can creep forwards, expecting a couple 4Ks.
The tractor beam token comes off.
And you're done?
Yes, I shot there.
Expecting a couple 4Ks out of these defenders. Probably going to see it out of Merrick. I don't know about the glaive. The Rebels do move first, so he might be okay here with the Ks. And again, he does have Rad's ability, so Rad won't land on that debris. So this is a pretty tough little activation phase for Ricky here. He's got a lot to think about. To set up some blocks or get out of arcs here. Turn this off. So maybe not as hard of a planning phase for Ricky as I thought. He's setting his dials down pretty quick there. Or maybe he's just that good of a player. Rob also ready. We don't want to take away from Rob's skill. He seems to be pretty good, but defenders do kind of fly themselves. Looks like he's just setting up the glaive here. Double checks it. Looks like he's happy with what he's got. And we're good to go. So Hef's going to advance sensors. We're going to trigger the cute little Jin Jan combo to focus up Biggs like he's Cinderfell. He's going to bump. Bumping, revealing his maneuver. He's going to flip his card, the U-Wing title, which will let him spin 180 on a stop in the possible next turns. And then he does bump, so he will get an action. Oh no, it's when their ships bump. It's when his ships bump you, right? No, but his ability?
Oh yeah, if I get bumped.
Yeah. And Rex. Rook first. Just gonna scoot forwards here. Looks like he's going. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna think that the little nubbin of the base is gonna land on that debris. Let's see what they roll here. Yeah, looks like he's gonna hit the debris. No damage goes through. Takes the stress.
No effect. Doesn't care about this.
That Hawk's got some balls.
Is the Hawk gonna tell it?
Yes.
God, somebody should eat.
Rex gets right up into the fur ball here. He's gonna bump the defender.
Hey, Mike.
No actions. Now we got Biggs. Probably gonna just roll up as well. Now this would be a great strategy against everything but defenders. Considering they're still good at turning around. Although with this Hawk right in behind Hef here, the Glaive and the Riot are going to be in a tough little spot. If they do bump though, they have some quality shots on Biggs. Probably drop him. Well, Biggs did regen a health there. Should probably get that in.
So that's my second action.
So he's going to bump Hef. Hef's going to get an action. He's going to take another focus. He cannot take a focus again this turn, but I don't think the other ship's going to bump into him.
I can target less.
I'm excited to see what Riot does. Hard 3 out. This is a smart move. There's no point sticking in this fur ball when you're a defender. You can just disengage, come back in. Alright, looks like they're just going to move some ships here. Let Riot rip around. Looks like she's probably going to be out of arc of pretty much everything. Hawk might have a shot with the TLT. Oh, I guess he does have the TLT. Yeah, okay. But other than that, excellent maneuver for Riot. It is Riot, so she will be able to just K-turn next turn, stay in the action. Old Merrick Steele. He's going to do the 4K. Looks like Biggs might be... oh no, I guess Biggs does have all those tokens. This is one hell of a Biggs. Giving these defenders a little taste of their own medicine here. Alright, combat. He is not going to forget Rourke's ability this time to boost Captain Rex to PS12. PS12 is going to take a range 1 shot. That's a hit and a hit. Here's the evade. Blanks out. It's not going to spend the focus. That's going to put the Glaive into Hull. Oh, he's just looking for some. Looks like Ricky was stealing some tokens here. Oh, the suppressing fire. How'd you do, Kyle?
I know nothing.
Are you 2-0?
Yeah.
Holy crow.
Which one of those is number one?
That's the first time I've ever killed a CJ.
First place, you mean, right now?
Yeah, no, which is number one on, like, the betting?
Oh, Rebels were 0.
Okay, I wasn't sure who I bet on. So.
Okay. No, you're good. Everyone bet on defenders. It's all good.
I would have bet on Red.
All right, so we got a crit 2 eyeballs here. So this is just a tracked beam on Rex. Or on Biggs, I guess. Spend the evade. Now he's couldn't take his primary shot. Kyle joining me in the booth here. Flying a Han Po today, kicking it old school as he likes to do. He is 2-0 with Han and Po. That's 1 evade. No damage going through on Biggs.
Just fly what's fun, and that's what it's all about, you know?
You know what I think is more important? Flying what you know.
Yeah, like every time I've flown something different, tried that Ray Finn, didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
It's a totally different way of flying for the same exact ship.
It's true. And when you got the experience coming into a tournament, right, you want to fly something you're going to know what you're doing more than just like something that is good on paper. 1 damage coming through here.
How's Mike O'Byrne doing?
I'm not sure how Mike's doing. I know he won his first game, so
I performed a lot of O'Byrne turns. This,
I mean, Han Solo tends to do that. The O'Byrne turn is the one hard with the Millennium Falcon. So Ricky forgot to regen here.
oh, he's flying a Poe with
What's Big South at? So he did forget the regen next turn. So I gave it to him because I'm nice, but looks like he forgot it. So he's at 2 hull.
I was going to. I go to 7-Eleven with you.
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
We made a big run before. Yeah.
In a rush.
But thanks for asking.
Had a hot hamburger sandwich at the Nook on Sherbrooke.
I do like the Nook.
Love the Nook. I go
Great
once
little-
a week for sure.
Great little greasy spoon place here in Winnipeg.
That's right. My win's being brought to you by the Nook. And
So that's
4K
a
Dark.
shield off what I assume is the. Yeah, I'm good.
I had the glaive out here. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the glaive.
Oh, I have these backwards. Okay, so the glaive's getting TLT'd here. That's Ryad bumping into half. Looks like he spends the focus, never no damage. 1 hit, he's gonna roll it out. 1 evade, no damage.
So you can't full shield when he's on.
So we're gonna assume that this is red hell. We will double check that when they go back to planning phase here. All right, we'll take it. Okay. So the glaive is at 1 shield. Merrick is at 1 shield. Riot is full. Alright, we're good to go. So now Ricky's got to take the time to turn all his ships around here. I guess he does have the TLT. Well, these defenders are going to be content to just 4K right back into the action. Merrick Steele is in a great position here to have his way with whatever ship he likes. And Ryad, being Ryad, has a multitude of options here. She's got the 2Ks, 3Ks, 4Ks, 5Ks. I'm sure we'll see Ricky content to just keep bumping here. The only problem is he's got these 2 other defenders now flanking that he's got to contend with. Once again, thanks for joining us, everybody. We stream. Shout out to Lord Raven 99. I missed that fall. We stream every Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesdays is casual night. Thursdays we stream from Music Games right here. We'll be starting up a league right away. So there's the stop. He's going to flip his ship 180. All right, so until they fact this, FFG really needs to come out and say how this actually works. He puts in a red maneuver, which is going to make him do the straight 2. Oh, never mind. He's just flipping it. Okay, never mind. He wasn't stressed. All right. So we're flipping the ship 180. I did forget about this. He'll get the stress. Now, Hef's ability, does it let him take an action when anyone bumps him or when enemies bump him? Let's take a look here. When an enemy ship executes a maneuver that bumps. So he can't bump himself for the action. So next up, we got Rex, El Capitan. He's going to do his own 4K. Slip right in behind Ryad. Ricky hoping Ryad bumps again here. He'll have a beautiful range 1 shot. We got Rourke moving next. Rourke's going to bump into the back of Hef. Still on the debris. No, moves off the debris. Clears the stress. Now Biggs is in a tight spot here. He wants to avoid the rock. He wants to regen. So he's going to fly over that rock, lose his action, probably bump Captain Rex. No, we're clear. Decent flying by Ricky. He did go over an asteroid, but he didn't bump, so he comes out at 500 there. Rolls for the damage. That's not what he wants to see. He did regen, though, so technically no damage goes through. Alright, let's see what these defenders did. Looks like the Glaive Squadron is going to do the 4K. Get that evade. Awesome. Evade focus. Next up, we got the Countess Ride. Locks in the 5. That goes a hell of a distance. Gets right around all those ships. Does the 5K. She does roll for this debris.
Range 1 in 10 rounds. You're not in my arms.
And we'll take a stress.
Roll.
No damage off that debris cloud. Mike joining me here. Mike, did you win?
I did it.
So Mike is 2-0.
My second match of the day, my second decimator of the day.
Oh wow!
This one was a hot shot decimator.
Looks like you're getting lucky. You have quite the experience against decimators.
I am. But it was a Kylo hot shot
Mhm.
with Gunner. He got half points on Asajj.
Nice.
But other than that, it was good.
So
His other ship was an Darth Vader.
interesting.
But I managed to make him bump his own decimator, got
Yeah.
wrong with Asajj, and stressed him. And
That was the end of it. So Merrick Steele with the tie D title here doesn't need to do the fast maneuvers. He's okay with just doing a straight 2, taking the focus. Kyle also 2-0 with Han Po. 100 his last guy.
Did he really?
Yep.
Oh god, that means I'll get him next maybe.
Hit crit coming out of Captain Rex here. 1 evade. And a focus. I believe this was on... Oh, he boosted Hef here. Interesting. Interesting, yeah. So he's going to spend the focus. 2 evades. Rourke's ability really showing its value in this game here. Just giving Ricky's list the flexibility to have whoever you need to shoot first, shoot first. So we got an obstructed shot here. Vessery on Captain Rex. Trick shot gives him the extra dice, so this is the glaive. Oh no, Vessery has trick shot too. Looks like 1 hit from the tractor beam. He's gonna spend, it's not big, spend the focus. No tractor beam. Primary shot, 2 attack, 2 hits, sorry. He's evade from Biggs, triple evade. Ricky's just prayed to the X-Wing gods today, and they are coming through. This is like, I'm not sure if I'm watching a Biggs Darklighter or a Suture Fell on the board here. Like, between token stacks, beautiful green dice, I'm disgusted. Looks like the Glaive's going to take a range 3 shot on Heftober. 3 focus, he's going to flip him for 3 hits, 2 evades. 1, is a crit. Goes through. We got a blinded pilot on Hef. Good thing he already shot at PS12. Oh shit, I just closed it. Ewing. Was Ewing at 4 health, really? Shot on Biggs, 1 crit, 1 evade. Ricky seems to have forgot something again, but it's 2 crits. I'm having trouble seeing a couple of these dice here, but that's how she goes.
I don't remember what these ones were, but what these were playing. Here's my 1 more.
Okay, I get 1 more.
Oh yeah. It was.
I don't know, you want to roll it?
Don't even bother.
I saw it. Okay,
All right, next up, Captain Rex is going to shoot. He's going to shoot Merrick. Suppressive fire is going to come out on Merrick Steele. It's a range 2 shot. We got a focus and a blank for no damage. But just the pure utility of Captain Rex's ability there is going to reduce Merrick Steele's dice by 1 next turn. This is just a beautiful salad. You got all the best vegetables coming together right now, working in synergy to give this list just a wonderful flavor, Kyle. You got Hef obstructing dice for bigs. You got Suppressifier dropping dice for bigs. You got Rorik giving bigs all the tokens he could ever ask for. You got R2D2 regenerating his shields. Frankly, I think Ricky might be onto something here. Back in the planning phase. Ryan's in a tight little spot here. She does have 400 greens on her dial, so she will clear the stress before going over the debris again. But it's going to be interesting to see where she ends up. The Rebels do fly first. Did Ricky flip his title last turn?
Yeah, I'm in attack.
He's in attack mode. So he's still in attack mode, so he can still flip 180.
No, attack.
Oh, okay. So he can't flip. So he's got to reveal his maneuver, flip, and then he can flip next turn. So this U-Wing's going somewhere this turn. It is stressed as well. I'm interested to see where Merrick Steele ends up. Again, he does have the tie D titles, so he doesn't need to do the 3, 4, 5s to get the evade. He's free to do whatever he likes here. And Biggs, we might see a K turn out of.
I got lucky bumping beta.
I misread his play on his thing.
Scared me. Alright, player's almost set here. Looks like we're good to go. Advanced sensors on Heft over. With the stress, he's going to activate Chopper. So use Jin and Jan. Jin and Jan just having just a girls' night out here, giving Big Starklighter every token possible. There's the bump. Clears the stress. And he's going to flip that title into landing mode, which is going to let him flip next turn.
Yeah, sorry.
That's awesome.
So he's down to 1 agility this turn, but he can flip next turn. Up to a big 24 views right now. Shout out to everybody watching once again. We're hoping to pick up the stragglers off the Yavin Open. The Yavin Open was pretty exciting. You can really tell Paratani is the #1 list right now. So Rex looks like he's going to try and get all up in this Glaive pilot's grill.
24. Why?
Looks like Ricky's going to move this ship, so the Hawk is going to slide right through there. He does have the TLT, so he can shoot 360 degrees. That is a full circumference around his ship, Kyle.
Is that all the way around?
That is all the way around. That's, in fact, from the front to the back, back to the front. Interesting stuff, huh?
So a circle.
A full circle.
Okay.
You could say that the TLT comes full circle when it shoots. That is not a pun
You
or a
can't say
joke
that.
at all,
No,
but
it is, in fact, how that utility works,
it's true. So Big's going to get that regen here.
as you do.
Really needs it. He's on 2 hull. But he does have the 400 token stack.
I do love the regen of R2.
You know what? Regen, it's one of those abilities where like you kind of have to tiptoe around it when designing
It makes you
FFG.
predictable.
But like when they're giving Rebels new cards, it's so easy to just break regen, right?
If you make maneuvers green.
Yeah, if you give a Rebel ship too good of a dial and an Astromech slot, they just can't, right? But it is what it is, I guess. Glaive does bump Rex. Beautiful flying by Rex there. The one downfall of the Defenders, it's a good little ship, but it is pretty predictable.
What's Biggs' dial look like? Is that just a standard T70?
It's a T70 minus the Talon rolls.
So green's on
One
bank, one straight.
Straight 2, straight 3, and I believe 2 banks also are green.
2 banks?
Maybe. Don't take my word for it.
So.
Let's double check. Let's double check.
The Poe Dameron doesn't have green banks on 2.
Cal will look it up first. I think you might be right. So Merrick opting just straight 2 here. Oh, never mind. We were just moving ships back. Okay, Merrick does do the straight 2. He's gonna bump into Rex. Still gonna have his shot on Biggs though. Yeah, so Kyle's right. The soft 2s aren't green. Are they green on the T70? Okay. That would
I
make
think.
Poe
Well,
real
I
strong.
think you break it. If
Yeah,
you
well,
add any more greens, the RTD2
Like,
becomes too strong.
well, in posability and R2D2 would be yeah, or R5 rather. I guess R5 doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point. All right, we got a TLT. So it looks like he used Rorik's ability. Can you use Rorik's ability on himself? So it's one other ship. So Ricky trying to do an illegal move here. Seems to be the story of the game so far. Reading cards, Kyle, really pays off. But you know what?
Well, that's a bold move, Cotton. I don't know
The
if I go for
game,
it.
X-Wing is getting so complicated now that this happens to happen more often than not. So we are going to see Merrick Steele shoot first here, unless Ricky does choose a different ship. He doesn't have any other shots. Interesting. Merrick's got to shoot bigs here. He's going to fire off the tractor beam first.
Look at this cluster, eh?
We got a hit and a blank and a focus. He did bump, so he's got no action. So we got one hit coming through with this tractor beam. One evade.
That is a gigantic furball, considering only one ship has a turret.
So here's the primary shot into Sunter Darklighter. We got a hit crit. We're going to have to adjust this camera after this game. Pull it out a little bit so you can see all the dice. Oh, that's too far, because now we can, it's like a window.
Is that better?
No.
No, it's worse.
You gotta, yeah.
We had Patrick on camera.
Keep playing, keep playing.
I think you nailed it, Patrick.
Look, that's what I'm here for.
Great, great camera flying, Patrick.
And,
we're not far enough.
no, it's okay. One hit from this primary attack. Got the extra dice from Trick Shot. Biggs, not even needing tokens there. Rob really wishes his red dice would come alive here.
Well, sometimes they're hot and sometimes they're not. It's
That's what happens with when you're playing the odds. All right, here's another shot at Biggs coming out from the glaive. We got one hit.
great.
One crit. He spends that focus, 2 evades, no damage. Looks like we got about 10 minutes left in the round here, and not much has happened in this game. I'm excited. I'm excited to see a final salvo here. I don't know what you got.
Oh, it's always exciting. It's the best part of the match.
Did you have one?
Nope.
Oh, you actually killed him in that?
No, they're not
First game?
someone. It's just draws.
Oh, really?
Finished turns, yeah. There are no solos in
By points?
yeah.
You won on points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last turn I just killed. His,
Oh, nice, nice. We got hit coming out here.
I get one from that. You take one from TLT.
So one TLT damage there coming out on the Glaive Squadron. And there's an evade. No damage off that second TLT shot.
Awesome.
This has been the most exciting, staleless game I've ever watched. Back to the
It's like you
planning
took
phase
your
here.
favorite bag of chips, left them open for 2 days, went back to them.
You're
You're happy to see it.
It's
but
still your favorite flavor, but
you knew that it could have been better. Do you find the 60-minute time limit restrictive in this new meta?
It depends. Like the list I'm running currently, I'm okay with it because I just blow things up or I die. But when you're running something like Rebels 4 ships against something like Defenders, like Defenders are called the cockroaches of space. They're just space cockroaches. They live forever.
Mm-hmm.
So games like this, I'm not surprised if it runs the time. I'm not even going to try and predict some of these moves here in options because
There's just a lot.
this is a big
It's anyone's call.
cluster.
This could either just be a big set of bumps, or
I'm going to assume the U-Wing is going to flip 180 here.
you have to imagine.
Right.
It wants to get back in the fight.
Riot might slap that straight 5K turn in again and just say, YOLO.
Gotta pay for that debris sooner or later, right? Driven over 4 times.
One of these days he's going to get a crit from that debris, or maybe not. I'm excited to see where this glaive is headed.
Well, the way those red dice are coming up, I wouldn't be too worried about a crit rolling over that debris.
You know what, Kyle? Those red dice turn on you when you least expect it.
You good?
Alright, looks like all players are set here.
Okay.
We got Heftober first up.
Take a focus.
He's gonna advance sensors for the focus,
Stop and then rotate.
and then flip himself 180 degrees with the stop. So we did call it. Not a hard call to make. It is his best option. He's gonna flip that back into
Attack
attack
position,
wing, yeah.
as you do.
Get him the extra evade dice.
He was going to be facing a lot of dice this round.
Yeah. Depends where these defenders go.
I didn't shift this turn, so you're not pressing.
Next up, we got Captain Rex.
Press last time. You want to mark that one?
Yeah, it looks like Rex is gonna go ahead and bump here. Oh, Rex is facing the other way. I'm an idiot. Never mind. So Rex is gonna just disengage here. I don't believe that has a sleep. I believe that's just the standard TIE Fighter dial, not the TIE-FO.
I was stressed.
You know, the Rebels timeline does happen before Star Wars Episode 7, so the TIE-FOs weren't a thing yet. Good on FFG, you know, keeping it canon. You know, earlier I was talking about flying 4 ships. It really stresses you out. As you can see, Rick's getting a little sloppier with his play here. Rook is gonna bump into back of Biggs. He's gonna lose his Jin Jan combo, I think. Or does that activates Hef? I don't know. I don't fly Rebels, Kyle.
That's fine. You know,
This is the best response ever. That's fine.
you're more than welcome to not fly Rebels.
They're a little too slow for my liking. Not enough green dice.
Hmm.
I like living on the edge.
You know, it's hard psychologically sometimes taking a lot of damage with the Falcon.
Yeah,
It feels great to
just getting
evade.
getting pummeled over and over and over.
When realistically the durability of those two ships are identical, a
Yep.
Centaur and a Han, they're going to take the same amount of red dice to kill.
We got 4 minutes left in this round here.
Are there any points yet here?
He's winning. He's got half on the.
We got half on Heftober. So currently Rob is going to win this game if it does go to time. You know what? Once again, they're defenders. All he had to do, you think this was a strategy from the beginning?
I've done 5 damage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I gotta take my action on him.
Ricky forgot to take an action. Flying 4 ships.
So bad.
This list, there's a lot of moving parts, lots to remember. You can forget about a simple thing like taking your action.
Fly casual, Pat.
You know what? I prefer to fly better.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof, that.
Alright, so Glaive is going to swing in here. Looking to maybe just blow Biggs off the board with this range 1 shot. Ricky says it's not happening. He didn't activate the old Jin Jan here, though, so he's only got the 1 token. FTK Moose says, get good. I agree. Where are we here? Glaive just moved, so we got Merrick Steele. Moving last.
Biggs is going to have a real tough turn here.
Yeah, especially if this tractor beam lands, because then he's down on agility. And, you know, we got 2 defenders shooting range 1 at 1 agility. We're probably going to see Biggs leave the board if that happens. I mean, we might just see Biggs leave the board anyway here. So Rourke's going to boost Hef to PS12. He's going to shoot first. Maybe take this Glaive off the board. Don't not deny it its shot on Biggs.
Yeah, let's go for the Glaive.
Thinking about it, this is a pretty tough decision.
I'm not gonna kill either.
They're both fully tokened up, although Merrick is the tie D. He's going to shoot Merrick. It doesn't have the evade. That's a hit and a hit. He's going to spend the focus.
4 hits.
4
Strong
hits.
roll.
Coming through on Merrick Steele here. He's evading the focus.
In a blank here.
He's going to think about spending this focus defensively. Looks like he does. Take 2 damage. Shield hull going through. Merrick's down to 2 hull. Next up, we got Merrick Steel firing back. On to bigs here. Tractor beam. Coming out. We got a hit. 2 hits. So we got 1 evade. That's a tractor beam token. He does have the token though. Does he opt to spend it? Knowing he's got 3 more shots coming in here.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll eat tractor beam.
He takes it. He drops 1 of his evade dice down to 1 dice here. 4 bigs.
Wouldn't the math tell you to hold on to that? Or
It depends because of the tractor beam effects, right? Thanks. Shout out to the Majz for following.
Oh.
Regular shot. 1 hit, 1 blank. That's damage going through on bigs. He is down to just 2 hull. Clave's gonna shoot bigs. Hopefully take him off the board here. Whoa! Hit, crit, focus. Spends the focus for hit, crit. This is probably a dead bigs. This is a dead bigs. He's only got 1 dice.
Check the ass next. Sure you go through.
You know what, Kyle? That bigs was just deleted.
Right?
So we're about to push into time here. Crit. Rex rolls up 2 evades. No damage.
what, Patrick?
Oh,
I'll
right.
get myself back down to the pit.
Good luck, Kyle.
Hopefully I'll see you on the future table.
Okay, so I think I had Rex's health wrong. Oh no, Rex deleted. So in the last round of firing here, Rob just runs away with it. 2 in a rad. 2 evade, no damage.